SN Martin, our people, we have to work together, so moving forward.
You just need to get back to basics, and from there you could see everything.
Do not settle for less in life. And entrepreneurship is the best way to go. Working for yourself, 2 thumbs up. Good afternoon to the wonderful people of St. Martin. How you doing? And good morning, good evening to the rest of the SOS family all around the world. Welcome to your program, Strictly Business. I'm your host, Mr. Brian Barry, alongside your co-host, Mr. Julian Rolax Jr. Call up a friend, call up a family member and tell them, listen, it's Sunday from 12 again to 1 p.m. Strictly Business is on, so give a friend a call up a friend, a neighbor, someone, and tell them tune into SOS Radio 95.9 FM for another interesting program that we have for you this afternoon. Of course, before we get started, we always like to thank and shout out to all our amazing sponsors. If you need some grocery shopping, want to buy some groceries for your house, number one supermarket to go and visit is the Aki Supermarket, located right there on the AT Illage Road. Go and visit the Aki Supermarket today. If you or your girl need a nice fresh haircut, looking for a good barbershop, Los Mejores Barbershop, right there on the Illage Road as well. Los Mejores Barbershop. And during the week from 5:30 p.m. until 10 p.m. if you need some movies, either you need some DVDs or you want some movies on your hard drive, you want some movies on your smartphone, you want some movies on your USB, all the latest great movies, go and visit the Video Block DVD store right there in French Quarter today. Open from 5:30 p.m. to 10 p.m. The Video Block DVD store. Also have some nice PS4 games if you need some games as well. And if you need some food, some delicious food to eat, we got Jerky's Tiki Hut right there on the Illage Road for some great tasting barbecue chicken and ribs. We also have Jerky's by the Plaza Casino. And not forgetting Fat Boy Jimmy's right there on the Pondville for some great tasting food and Johnny Cakes as well. Of course, we also like to thank our water and electricity company, GEBE. Thank you so much for your continued support. And then we also have J&J Properties for all your apartments or commercial spaces. Give them a call today. J&J Properties is 588-1216. J&J Properties 588-1216. For all your electronical needs, you need your flat screen TV, you need your system in your house, go and visit the Bold Chance Electronics Store located right there on Front Street. Bold Chance, thank you so much. And we also have Stasha's Restaurant for some great tasting food as well, right there next to the Aki Supermarket for some great food. Give them a call today at 550-9108. That's Stasha's. Also, you can give them a call at 524-9834. That's our sponsors. Thank you so much for all of our sponsors today. Brother Rolax, good afternoon.
What's
How you
up,
doing?
brother? How you doing today, Brian? What's
Bless,
up?
man.
Looking good?
Right here, bro.
Boy, busy week, been going really good. But
Busy and productive
busy
week.
and productive, like you always say.
That's
Busy,
important.
don't be only busy, right? But
Be productive. Yes,
yeah.
as we get younger, that's the key.
That's the key.
Yeah.
I see you post, is you post
Yeah,
that somewhere,
I posted
right?
that this
What-
week,
what's
last
it again?
week or so. Stop being busy, start being productive.
Productive,
Yeah.
yeah. Busy.
You talk to a lot of people. It doesn't matter who you speak to.
Yeah.
They always like, why you too busy? You're too busy. You're too busy.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, at the end of the year, in their bank account, 0.0.
Yeah.
No increase. How is that possible?
Or the meeting straight.
You understand?
And the meeting here, boy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You gotta be productive. You gotta see yourself.
Yeah,
Move forward.
you have to move forward, How things running, brother?
Smooth. I focus on me, do what I have to do for myself, my family.
Yeah.
Everything else comes,
Yeah, indeed. Family first.
Yes, sir.
Family first.
Yes, sir.
Even though that you're busy every day, you're doing a lot of work, to go forward, to progress, but you still have to remember you have your family, and anything happen, they will be there for you.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm working on that also, because I'm real busy, productive, like you said, but you have to take time for your family.
We all have the same 24 hours in a day.
Yeah.
We all have to make time for everything.
Next month, brother,
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna step in a big ship into August. I get married.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Congratulations,
Thank
bro.
you, brother. Next month, I'm gonna get married in Curacao.
Okay.
So you're a married man.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Tell me
sir.
How's the marriage
Welcome,
life?
I'll tell you when you reach there, welcome to the club.
No, but tell me a little bit about it, man. How is
For
it?
me, marriage life is easy.
Yeah.
It's easy because it's a two-way street. It's not you alone, it's 50-50. Once you help out the wife and she helps you out, nobody feels overburdened, everything goes.
Yeah.
And then somebody always have to be the bigger person in the relationship. You understand? I don't believe in relationships where there's arguing every day and back and forth, and then you cussing, and then you gotta apologize, and oh, you know I love you. If you gotta keep saying that so much in a relationship, come on, you're wasting your time.
Yeah.
You understand? Only I love you and whatnot is when you're saying, you know, she's leaving the house to go to work, you don't know, you know, you want to have a blessed day, productive day. You know, you say those type of things, but to be always apologizing for your mistakes over and over and over, that relationship is butting heads.
What about the leadership, brother?
Well, of
Leadership
course,
in the
the
household.
man's supposed to wear the pants. The man is in charge. By the end of the day, you will see me and my wife at my home. I will still try to help her with some housework.
Yeah.
Meaning not only the masculinity things that oh, well, man, come pong the hammer and do those type of stuff. You know, like how we're living is upstairs, downstairs.
Remember, not every man can use
No, but stop. What I'm trying to say now, you just have to make an effort to help.
Yeah, indeed.
The wife shouldn't feel overburdened, because when they feel overburdened, that's when they complain.
Yeah.
You know, home at my house, I mean, men will be surprised. When it comes to, let's say, cleaning the bathroom upstairs, I'm going to deal with that. You deal with downstairs. Make her feel like, listen, you're a slave.
Yeah.
You know, that's very important. Make your wife feel like she's not the slave behind you, picking up after you.
Yeah.
And it's important too, when you live with a woman, you know, they make a house into a home. Most definitely,
Indeed,
right?
yes,
They're
yes.
the ones that set up different things. So if you're the type of guy, you like to shut on your pants here, I'll leave you this, and she tells you about it once, don't leave it happen again. You understand? Don't make her have to be behind you as if you're her child.
You know, like now
You
too,
know,
like my
that's
wife,
important.
my friend went to Curacao with my kids,
Uh-huh.
you know, and they went to prepare, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So you feel the emptiness in the
In the
house
house.
when you reach home.
Yeah.
You know, when you
It's
reach
not the
home,
same.
No, it's different.
Right.
You know, when you reach home about 6, 7, or 8,
Yeah.
even though sometimes the kids are sleeping,
Yeah.
it's still a different vibe.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah.
it's empty.
Yeah, because even if they're sleeping, you had the time to maybe go look in and there.
Yeah, you know, you
see
even
the
go
there.
check the little
Yeah.
ones and see
Yeah,
if
they
they're
there.
there, you know, you check on the wife,
Sleeping
see if
good.
they're there,
Yeah.
you know.
Different
And
vibe.
but what about people saying, brother, that look, you're living and everything good, why get married? Why you do with those comments?
At the end
I hear those comments.
Yeah, you hear that all the time, but at the end of the day, you have to be ready. Don't get married for the wrong reasons. Don't get married because your father pushing you to get married, your mother or some family member. Get married because you feel it's your time. Especially for me as a man, I tell the men out there, when you're young, you know, we
Yeah.
have our teenage years, you have your young adult years, you do what you have to do and do it safe. So you're preparing yourself to say, been there, done that.
Yeah.
That's very important.
But
when
you know,
get
sometimes,
married,
Brian, also, you know, you can't keep saying you're not ready.
Yeah.
Because
No, but a lot of
sometimes
guys,
people say, "But I ain't ready." You
You're
know what I'm
ready for
saying?
that, yeah.
I'm ready for that.
Yeah,
Let me put Melo in this conversation. Melo, come in, boy. Because Melo, we have to drop in here. Melo, what's going
good
on?
afternoon,
man?
Melo.
How you doing, brother?
Good now, listening.
Long time didn't hear your voice on the radio. Last time you was on radio, you was talking with Brian. What you was talking about again?
My history, I think.
No, about the
Knowing who I
blood,
am.
something blood.
The
About the job.
analysis.
Yes. And he was talking about blood pressure,
Yes,
and
yes,
etc.
yes.
I was telling you, you gotta come on more, brother. You gotta come on more with us. You know, I don't know what you think about it. What you think about that? Tell me.
I don't like it much, you know. I like the background. I like observing. I like,
Yeah.
you know, and I really don't like speaking, especially knowing that a bunch of people listening to me. The fear of making a mistake and those type of things. I ain't as well versed as you know. I'm
No.
comfortable, but I'm noticing I'm getting more and more comfortable. 'Cause
Brother,
first
let me
time-
tell you, last time
Yeah.
he was excellent, bro.
I
I mean,
I was nervous. I was
no,
really
but
nervous.
the way he was speaking and the way, because when I started to, Brian, remember you're nervous, you know.
Yeah.
But after, and he was talking like he had a paper in front of you, but I know you didn't have no paper in front of you because man, my father was listening to you, he was in Curacao, you know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Senior.
Yeah, shout out to Senior, you know. So we was listening to you and it was excellent. But again, bro, you know, you're in a relationship also.
Yeah.
What, like I was telling Brian, you hear people say, boy, are you living good, why go get married? Or they tell you, you know, have couples live together for 10 years, 20 years and get married and separate after when they get married, you know? What's your comments on that? I don't know what you feel or what you...
Well, I grew up in a married household. Let me say it like that. I know about that. But me personally, when people say they gotta get ready for that, it's like small things like when I listen to Brian talk. And he said how you gotta be on point and help out your lady and things like that. I got a lot of work to do where that is concerned.
Yeah.
You know, so I ain't gonna just jump in. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna just go into that like that, and I know I'm gonna be a headache because I already a headache right now. You know, so I'm working on that. I'm listening to Brian, and I got some things to do before I could.
You mean to say you work on before you get married?
Of course, you gotta be. I gotta be complete. I can't be more or less more than 70, if you understand what I mean.
No, but when you get married, brother, you're not, none of us ain't perfect, Brian.
Correct.
Yeah, but we can't be having the same arguments we was having before we was married, after we married. That don't make sense.
But okay, let me compare it to the first time you heard your wife or no, your girlfriend was pregnant, first baby. What was your reaction?
With my girlfriend now?
No.
My first child.
First child, because my reaction, honestly, I ain't ready for that.
I had the same reaction, but maybe a little more childish. I was 17. I was 17. I was in school.
Yeah.
When I heard that news, you know, and the first time I said to myself, I want to tell my mother.
Yeah.
So of course I was not ready for
That's
that.
what I'm saying.
I wasn't ready to embrace it.
But that's what I'm saying, Brian. You know, when you go into something, sometimes I ain't ready for that. You know, but if you keep saying you're ready, you will never do it.
Okay.
Well, saying that you're not ready is being honest about it, but if you know that you're working on it, then that's not, I don't think it's the same as the negative way that you're looking at it, you know, by saying that you're not ready. If you're preparing for a fight, basically, I know we're going next month or whatever, I have to train.
You have to train,
for that, else I'm not ready.
Right.
Like that, so if you put up on me and I know I'm not training, I'm not ready.
Yeah. But after, when the baby comes, that's the same example I was giving. When the baby comes and the way you deal with it, then you realize that you was ready for the situation. I don't know I don't know how to explain it.
But it's different.
Why is it different, bro? It's the same thing.
No, it's not the same because
a baby is a responsibility, eh?
Correct. But with the child or with the baby, you would start to mature into dealing with another adult, with another person. Put it that way. That's another mouth to feed. You would have to understand. Listen, I have to do X, Y, Z. I have to stop doing this, that.
It's like adapting.
And then you don't have a choice in the matter. That's your child, and that's both of your child, and you have to take care of that child. But what he's trying to say then is getting married. He knows right now, okay, you're gonna live with a person. She's gonna want to demand certain things that right now not being married you don't have to put up with. But when you're married, you're done. It's locked in. It's there. Sealed. The only way out again is probably what you don't want to do is a divorce, you know. But in society right now, people get into marriage knowing that they have the out.
No, but like I say,
which is not good.
Why I compare it together? Because all right, when you make a baby, you come into this world, you have a choice to walk away. But if you engage that you're gonna take care of this child, it's a commitment. To me, it's a commitment I have to my kids.
Okay.
You know, I have a commitment to my kids. They had a scene on Facebook someday there. I don't know if you've seen it, in a movie that Denzel Washington was. And the child, his son came and told him, I don't know why you don't like me. And he turned around and told the child, I don't know if you see that.
I saw the movie.
Yes.
I saw that movie, yeah.
You remember what he told him? I don't remember the movie. What the name of the movie?
It was a strange acting for him.
Yeah.
I think the name of that movie was Fences.
Fencing, that's it.
Yeah, that's it. And he told him, my job
I don't have to like you.
is
I'm
I
your
don't
father.
have to like you.
Yeah.
I am your father. My job is to
provide. Yeah.
You sleep on my bed. I buy clothes and put on your back.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
I put food on the table for you to eat.
Yeah.
Okay? So you don't be worrying about I have to like you. Don't worry about that. You have to worry about I doing my job to take care of you. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I compare it still with the marriage part, you know. At a certain part in your life, well, I seen it like that. So we have quite a few years together, and 2 boys. I feel that it's time. But you hear, like I tell you hear certain people say, "Boy, why you gotta get married for?"
But you came to that conclusion yourself.
Well, with my wife, let me tell you that. I gotta be honest. Because look, as a man, brother, you're busy every day. Well, me, and you don't really sit down and think certain things. And then you start to get in some conversations with your fiance or girlfriend, whatever, and then you realize, boy, yeah, we have 2 kids, 10 years going. Why not? You know what I'm saying? But that's what I mean. What I mean when I compare with the kids and the marriage. That's why I compare them together. The only thing is when you make a child, you have a choice to just walk away. You decide, listen, I don't care, and I gone. You know what I'm saying? And I was raised in a home. My mother was married. My father was married to my mother. So, and that's that. And when you two was in a home of.
Yeah, my mother and my father are still married.
What years did going on?
You could.
I don't know.
I don't know. More than 26 years.
26.
More than 26 years.
And then what I'm saying is like when you talk about you're not ready, right? It's like, but seeing your parents married for a long time, you didn't talk to your father about like.
Well, I am a keen observer, so I see pros and I see cons, So I weigh them upon myself to see what could deal with, what can't deal with, like that, and go through that process step for step, because there's bad marriages, there's happy marriages. Well, let's say like this, there's marriages, right?
Yeah,
and then they have ups and downs,
because like you say you're not ready, but remember when you're married to this person, to your wife, you're making promises and you go with this person to bad, to worse, to
yes,
the whole enchilada.
Yeah,
what you're saying?
But like when I leave out the bathroom, leave out the shower, and I in the mirror drying off, and I could tell myself, I know that I can make this woman I with more happier by marrying her. With myself first, then I would bring that to her in that sense and see if what she think about it. I mean, she feel I already need her.
Oh, no, you mean the person you're with?
Yeah, like that. But I have to feel like I can deal with that for myself. Then I bring it to her in that way. But not to say that she constantly bringing it up. People telling me we need to get her so long. Those outside pressures.
You see, and remember now, and I believe for men is different than women. I believe that every woman wants to get married.
Sure.
Even some say, no, I don't need to get married, but I believe deep down.
Yeah, but women don't want to lose either.
I mean lose.
In the sense of ending a 20-year relationship would be rough. It's like a marriage, right?
Yeah.
Ending a marriage is different than ending a 20-year relationship. Still, it's much more things that me as a person who's with somebody and not married, I don't know about those things. But somebody that's married could tell a bigger, So it's way heavier. So you gotta be sure that that's what you want to do and not make that decision and then a couple months after, a couple years after, you back out.
Yeah. And again, when, alright, the Bible say you have to get married and have kids and so
I don't say you have to get married.
No, meaning if you live together, it's sin.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
So you get married and you have kids and so on, But sometimes in practice, if you see it in practice, it doesn't go so sometimes, and a lot of relationships, for example, you meet somebody, will live with them, and then you get married. And when you go live with a person,
Different story.
It's a different story.
Yeah. But that's again observing and making a decision that's better for you. Because you could go based on that and put up in a wall. But then when you date her and you know her know how behind closed doors, then you can make a better decision. If this is to be the woman you're going to be with forever.
For the rest of your life, yeah. I always say though, if I get married, I'll get married once.
Yeah.
But you see, the sad thing is though, sometimes what happens when people change? You know, you hear a lot of relationships, boy, it was good all the time. As soon as we get married, he changed or she changed.
You know why?
Why-
I believe
why
the
does it
devil,
happen?
the devil is working at that time too, you know.
Yeah.
I believe that because remember when you live together is sin,
Mm-hmm.
right? That's something I just believe because when you live together you're sinning. That's it, right? You're sinning. But a lot of relationships people say, boy, whenever they get married, the fire gone, or they don't love each other no more, or and the divorce.
Yeah.
You know, because it keeps happening. You know, people get married and they divorce, or people get married and they get problems and they separate, and after the divorce. You know, so that's something we have to think about.
But I think it plays a part too with society being, divorce is being acceptable in our era right now. Because back then it was like, no, it's a very, very, very bad thing to do, but now it's like an option. It's a do, because people don't really believe in, you know, they get married, if they ain't work out, listen, you always got divorced, you know, do what you have to do. But back then it was something, hey, that's the last resort. You know, you have to stick with your husband, stick to your wife through thick and thin, you know, no matter what happens.
Yes,
You
but
know,
that's the
right now
promises you make.
it's more acceptable.
Because also back then
Yeah.
too, women that were divorced were looked at bad.
Yeah, all of that, yeah.
Now that changed.
Yeah.
What I mean?
If we are a community and we know of this lady that got divorced, she would be treated differently, looked at differently, speaked on differently, because that's a bad shadow to be in, you know, like that. No, it's not. You divorce, you're good to go again.
Yeah.
But before it was like a taboo.
Right.
Bad.
Yeah.
Because right now the rate is at an all-time high of divorce. It's going to
Yeah,
get higher
it's
and
very high,
higher
it's
because
very
it's an option. It's just there. How society accepts it as it's okay. You won't be. You're on the first and you're on the last. You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
yes.
That's how it is. You're on the first to do it. You're on the
Yes.
last. So hey, let's do it. It goes in hand with teenagers of who getting pregnant. This is more and more acceptable. You understand? A woman having a child by herself, it's more acceptable, but like now than back then. You know, before a lady is pregnant or a young girl is pregnant, you won't see her for those 9 months. Like she lock up, you won't see her on the road.
Yeah.
Now, hey, from
You know,
3 months, 4 months, they're there and they're showing it and they're proud. Whether he's in the picture or not, it's my child. You know, they don't care if he wants to be in the picture, great.
Or
If he doesn't, it's
sometimes
acceptable.
you have to, let's say women get pregnant and the guys get forced into the marriage. You know, that you get that too.
But that's a disaster waiting to happen.
Yeah.
That's a disaster waiting to happen.
That is something that you could see the divorce going to come on the way. You know, maybe, I don't know if you could call it a mistake or
It's a mental torture for two people to be together that don't want to be together.
no, but what if,
Forced, as you use the word forced, huh?
yeah, because,
It's like every day you somewhere you don't want to be.
no, you put it forced as, okay, you met this girl and now you slept together and bam, she get pregnant.
So you have to marry.
Maybe her family is going to put pressure on you that, listen,
But you think that that used to happen?
I think it's still
That's
happening.
still happening?
Yeah. Especially in certain religions.
Okay.
You know, certain religions, I think it still happens. You
Right.
know? Let's say, you know, like, for example, if like Indians and people that, you know, they're very serious around those things.
Right.
You know, and Portuguese, depends what kind of religion.
Okay.
But I know different religions that it happened and after the divorce. You know, so you get that too. So that is it, bro.
Yeah, bro.
So
So you ready?
Yeah, man, yeah.
Nice.
You know how long you married now, bro?
2 years, going 2 years.
2
But
years.
just made 2 years July.
July.
Yeah.
Congratulations, man.
Thank you.
Congratulations. You know.
Yeah.
So Billy, what the game is now, Billy?
France got 4, Croatia
Wow.
just for two.
Wow.
France got 4?
Yeah.
World Cup finals is
World Cup
hot.
final is hot. So France got 4, Croatia got 2. So that look like how much minutes to go, Billy?
20.
20 more minutes to go.
Don't speak on it yet.
How's that?
Don't speak on
No,
it.
no,
yet.
no, no,
Leave it
no,
for-
no.
leave it
So
for-
Frontside will be on fire just
Yeah,
now.
man.
But Frontside have a lot of Brazil fans too. But they have, of course, French fans. Bro,
But
let me
you
go.
know, before we go on, if you would take my advice as somebody who's not married,
Yeah.
but I learned something recently that I like plants. I like to grow stuff, right?
Plants, yeah.
Plants, yeah. So I learned something about roots, right? And you talk about marriage and then you say people going long term and you losing spark or
Yeah.
change or whatever, right? Roots, what they do, soil have different levels, different layers. So what the roots do is adapt every layer, it adapts to absorb the nutrients for that layer as it goes. You understand?
No. Tell me again.
The roots.
The roots, yeah, from
Roots
a
of the
plant.
trees, yeah.
Trees,
right?
whatever.
They go as deep as they can, right? And every layer, some layers of soil are more harder, more softer. So if the soil at the root
The
at
root.
that area adapts to the layer of soil that's there, so it can absorb the nutrients there, pushes on and adapts
To
the
the
same
next
way
layer.
for the next layer.
Okay.
So the same analogy, basically, if you could apply it to the marriage, things going to change.
Yeah.
You know, things going to change. But if you could adapt and work it out, then I think it would work. You know? But I have no fiance. You know, so
So you have no plan, too?
I see myself being married.
Yeah?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, you're still a young one, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, no, man, I'm going into it, so, and I'm sure that, with faith, that everything will be, be good. I could say one thing though, family life is nice, bro. You have your family. Well, for me, it's nice, you get up in the morning, carry your kids to school, come back in the afternoon, sit down, have dinner, it's really nice. And sometimes when you're frustrated, you have your wife that can talk to you and explain to you some things that, because sometimes you take certain decisions, brother, you need somebody next to you to talk to you, and they could calm you down and tell you, hey, you could go this way or you could go that way, So 2 heads is better always than one, So, but not for everybody. Some people like to be on the road and party and they feel good with that, At a certain point in my life now, I feel that I don't have to party every day anymore.
Like I said in the beginning, been there, done that.
Yeah. But your body too, sometimes, brother, your body self just feel like he want to go out. Just stay home and relax. I'd rather go catch a movie,
Yeah.
go home and done for the day, got up in the morning, go to the gym, and move on,
Yeah.
But yeah, brother, let me move on to, we was talking just now about the money that our country get. They have a head saying here $55 million trust fund released for projects, I don't know, Brian, maybe you'll give me a little bit on that.
But it's about time. The people have been looking tediously at what's gonna happen.
Remember, this is not part of the 550. This is another money that they
You
applied
sure?
for. Yeah, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, this is a loan. This is a loan trust fund release for
Okay.
project.
But whatever the case may be, I mean, the country needs money.
Yeah.
And the most important thing is now that they put it in the right projects, the products that we need to go on. I mean, of course, there's a lot of, for me, I would think there's a lot of seniors who are roofless.
Yeah.
For me, across the board, if we have in the news, we see 10, 20 roofs being repaired from these seniors. I mean, that's a huge round of applause for the country, for the outside world to see that, hey, at least, Holland is really helping.
Oh, you was talking, because someday I see a couple Dutch officials came in.
Yeah, but that's for the same one I saw for our old lady in Middle Region.
Yeah, I see that.
Yeah, they're fixing her roof, which is good. The more they do, the better. But I mean, there's still a lot out there that this money needs to reach.
Yeah.
People want to see a hands-on approach with it. And once money coming in for this grant, and then more is gonna come in, we're going good.
Bro, if I may ask you something, Emmanuel, what about if you may talk about it, just let me know. The hospital is supposed to get a new hospital now, or?
Well, There've been talks about that for a long time now, years now, that we need a new updated hospital. But there are also talks of, how you say it, expanding like that. You know, I don't know too much about it because I start following up as I see nothing really going on.
Yeah.
Just, you know, so I start following it really, so I really can't give you up-to-date information about that. I really don't.
Because I remember before the elections, they was talking
Yeah.
about it, that they're gonna put a new hospital.
But they want to build it a new location as well.
Where the
But
location?
that was another hospital altogether.
Okay.
That was another whole project.
Okay.
There was another hospital that was supposed to be built somewhere for like upper class or something like that. I ain't hear nothing about it anymore, and then we was talking about building a new St. Martin Medical Center. That was the theme, that what we was doing. And then now we start updating what we have and some small little expansions, they rebuilding, they refixing damages from Irma.
Yeah, I see cranes and so on around the hospital.
They're busy. They've got some stuff lying out in the back and heavy duty equipment and stuff. But like I said, I really don't know more about it, and I ain't in one of those circles, so I really don't know too much about it.
Okay. And what about the schools, Brian? You think the schools need update too, or?
Well, whichever school is
Because they
damaged, for
released
sure.
the $55 million for projects, you know, so.
I think that in that same article, I believe I read that they want to fix the shelters.
Yeah.
Whichever shelters.
Yeah.
That's important. I mean, that's a good initiative right there, because the country needs shelters in case of anything.
Yeah.
So, you know, kudos to them if that's what they're going to
What
start
they're gonna
doing
start to do,
immediately.
yeah.
That's good. And for any damaged school that needs repair, that'd be good as well. I mean, the community should be
You know,
happy when they see that.
You know, sometimes, brother, I let's say the last government that was here before this one, they was talking about the roof repair program. I don't know what happened to that.
Yeah, I don't know.
You heard about it? I mean, you never heard more about it. You know?
No. I only know that different, like the Red Cross and whoever, you know, those are tasked on fixing certain people's roofs that they find needs to be fixed. Yeah. But for the roof repair, for the government itself, I don't know. I haven't heard anything.
Because they see here that the money is for the projects. So, you know, like when you see certain things, like something that I was listening to a program on the radio, you know, who all will benefit from this money, you know, if it's going to be indeed for roofs from people here in St. Martin, is it they're going to fix it, I mean, fix it on a good level, on a proper roof that it can sustain a hurricane, you know, that it could be a decent roof, not just plywood and zinc and done, you know, and it would be important to explain also with this type where this money is going to go, in what is going to go. Because, brother, I'm going to give an example on Curacao, you know, certain projects take a load amount of money, and when you see it, you don't see the value.
Yeah.
You know, that all you have to. Meaning you put $1 million just in this studio, or $2 million in just a small little studio. You know, in Curacao they build say like a sightseeing. You been to Curacao last year, bro? Hello? You was there a few. You went by the airport, they had like a sightseeing where you could see planes land and planes go up.
I'm sure.
Well, it was invested, I think it was $500 and something $1,000. Just a little place, brother, and just a few railings. You know, and you ask yourself,
is it worth it?
is it worth it?
Okay.
And for example, the airport in Curacao, they set up a new airport, and after 2 years they were renovating it. You know, how can you renovate a new airport?
Okay.
You know, those
Only after 2 years.
After 2 years,
Wow,
you know, you ask yourself certain things.
Okay.
You know, and this $55 million, I don't think this is on for our airport. Our airport is separate. Our airport, they're still busy in court to get money from the insurance to fix up our airport. You know, and that's one of the main focuses now for the country, is the airport of St. Martin. You know, so I hope the government works on that too. You know, there's a lot of work to be done. You follow any meetings in Parliament, bro?
No, for the past week, no.
You neither? Okay, I follow some meetings. You know, it's nice to see the young ones. You know, speak. You know, the MPs. You know, Orlando Bryce and Hardwell. call the other guy, Duran, MP Duran, they're doing a good job. But again, now that the ministers are went in, we want to see the work being done. We want to see movements. People want to see movement. That's all the people of St. Martin want to see.
Yeah.
They want to see results. They want to see what's going to happen to St. Martin. How are we going to climb back to that ladder?
But it won't be rough though, because like I observed during this passing storm, it was a hurricane level 1, then it dropped back down in this depression. Whatever you choose to call it, when you drive around, you still see people in tents.
Yeah. A lot of tents, brother. A lot of tents.
All over the place. So let's say that were to be something different, and it was coming our way.
Yeah.
Ain't about getting ready again.
Yeah.
You ready? Ain't about getting ready. So it's freaky to look at it like that.
Yeah. We gotta talk to Brian one of the days on the climate change, brother. What exactly is it, so people can understand. I myself didn't do no much research on it, but when you hear climate change, meaning that the climate is gonna change.
Yeah. Things are gonna happen that we don't expect to happen.
Yeah. But when you think on climate change, you think on snowing, sun. Is it gonna change, or is just more hurricanes is gonna come? They also talk about that the leaders now don't really talk much about the climate change, which they have to talk about now, because, bro, the world, not only St. Martin, the world cannot keep coming back after every year, taking hurricanes like this. It's rough. So it's something that has to be addressed internationally. So it's something that they really have to talk about.
A lot of those bigger countries speaking about it.
What's that?
Europe, NATO, and those things. They have a lot of lectures and different things about climate change, trying to bring the public
More aware.
But what are they gonna do about it?
Yeah. What can be done about it?
What can be done about it? It's a natural force. But
Well, I mean, for us here in St. Martin in the Caribbean, we know we're in a hurricane belt. At the end of the day, we were building for Category 5s, and now after Irma, we have to start building for stronger hurricanes. And I think that's the widespread sense of the community. Anything you're going to rebuild, build for 5+. So the airport right now, I sure that's in their mindset. Whoever's there, they're building, reinforcing. That's what it's all about, building for stronger storms. Just in on the French Quarter in the area, after that flooding that happened in the projects, now the government is basically saying, okay, the lower levels should be just parking. Everybody should be living on the upper levels. So they're trying to restructure the building code, let's say. Because what happened, we don't want to reoccur.
Yeah, but bro, you see,
So
natural. When you hear the word natural disaster, bro, that means that you're gonna get damaged. You can build, as I even hear guys come on Melody talking about building and this and that. You can do all of those things, but at the end of the day, when that force come your way, he decides what he's gonna take down. I seen, as you all seen buildings and places break through.
Yeah. But remember too, it's different factors, because A could build his house super strong and whatnot, but B leaves a container just lying around, and that container lifts up and slams into. So it's all about building strong, and like the country saying, clean up. Clean up the countries for the loose debris, the loose containers, secure the surroundings, the tree. You can have a nice mango tree or whatever, big trees, and if you see it hanging over a roof or whatnot, you have to trim all of that from before, because it's the loose lying debris that does a lot of damage too, especially as you see how many cars were damaged. That's a lot of flying debris all over. So you have to be, here is either you build, you stay strong, or you leave. The option for us, we're not leaving, we're staying, so we're going to build strong. And once you build strong, then your surroundings now you have to make sure clean up and secure. And you do yours, but then you have to make sure your neighbor as well. So now really, in St. Martin, we have to be our brother's keeper. We have to do it. Because not just you secure yours and your neighbor doing whatever they want, either you talk to them or you report them. and you make sure their line debris or their trees or whatever is secure. Because at the end of the day, it's the flying objects and a hurricane that does the damage.
But then on that topic,
Yeah.
where he's staying there, Dutch Water, there's a neighbor that they have fence as, not fence, zinc. As a
fence,
yeah,
wow.
Zinc right around.
Yeah.
Right? And after the hurricane,
It was flat.
you couldn't find no zinc
zinc.
from that. Yeah, some was in my yard, some was
But
all
they build
over.
it back the same.
The same,
See, right?
the same, they straighten those back out,
Right there you go. That's you
and they
know.
put those right back.
But again, brother, they don't have a choice.
No, they have a
Yeah,
choice.
you know,
Listen,
Well, how-
as
what-
you,
what-
as you make the decision not to go and approach them, tell them this is not secure, you tell them in a nice way. If that's not the case, then you go and you report to the right authorities to come and take a look at it.
No, okay, madam. Let me give you an example. If you have a garage, I'll just give you an example. You have a garage, right? And you don't have a lot of money, bro. You live up a 2x4. That's what I was just talking about. Who all is gonna benefit from this money? You put two 2x4s and you put a roof so cars can come pack up by you. Okay, when a hurricane come, remember that's your only income. That's how you feed your family. When a hurricane come and mash that up, when a hurricane go, what are you gonna do?
How much zinc are used? You say it's a roof?
No, but I mean to say the first thing you're gonna do, right?
Yeah, is-
You're gonna build it back.
Yeah,
but you,
but-
just like Brian said, you gotta adapt, you gotta
Yeah,
build it
you
back
can't
smarter.
build no poor
Because
structure.
But if you don't have the money now, Brian,
Then you can't build no poor
Exactly.
structure.
so then how are you gonna feed your family then?
in
How
that
we-
case,
That's what I'm telling
okay,
you.
but
That
now-
no, but I'm just an example I give you on.
Okay.
I give you an example on all these monies that's coming to our country, St. Martin, you know. And again, as we was talking
Are we
about
talking about the
something.
garage as in the
No, I'm just giving you an example.
Yeah, but in that
And-
example, the
Exactly.
garage of the person, the mechanic or something.
Yeah, like a mechanic, you
Okay,
know.
Then,
you know.
as me, the leader of the country, going around, you cannot have a poor built structure. If you
Yeah.
want to be making money, this is a business. You have
Yeah.
to invest and make something proper. I'm not the government to come and give you money to make money.
No. The
And your
government don't
structure.
have to give you money. But my point is, brother,
Yeah.
which one MP also talked about, what are the options for the small man? Remember, we're talking about the hotels. We're talking about lending the hotels millions of dollars, you know, brothers. Okay? The hotels, okay, when they lend these millions of dollars, you know, they're fighting back to bring back Mao, all these big hotels. But remember, they have small men also out there want to bring back the business that cannot bring it back.
Right.
That's what I'm talking about. You
But-
know, what options do
Do
they
they
have?
have? Okay.
What options do they have? Can they go and apply for a loan
Okay.
somewhere? You know?
But I can't, I
Remember-
don't know much how to speak for they.
No, just give an
But
example.
That
Just now.
lady, the person who lives there,
Yeah.
had many other options other than to put those same zinc back there because that's a time bomb again. Because guaranteed, the same thing that happened before, it gonna happen again. And want me to tell you something? She put the same thing back again.
And then she do it correct.
Wood and nails. However, I ain't see no cement.
I'm gonna fly.
It's wood and nails.
It's like a
Listen,
car.
during that hurricane, I was looking out through the window. They had one of those, one of those same zinc on top of a line, the current
Floor.
line,
Yeah, a current line.
swinging like a napkin, no? Like a napkin. One was in the yard grating up on the car. No.
That's great.
No, but again,
No.
you know, the only way to get rid of zinc if government bans zinc because they can't ban zinc.
No, but
Zinc is gonna stay
No,
around.
no, zinc is designed for your roof.
Yes,
Put it on
that's what I'm saying. Properly,
but
yeah,
Not,
put it-
not
You
to,
could
to
have-
make a
yeah.
fence around your yard with zinc.
Yeah,
No.
yeah.
There's
Yeah,
other
yeah,
ways,
yeah.
you know?
Yeah, I
You can get those
understand.
little
Put up a-
picket things
yeah,
or
put
whatever.
up a better structure.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
not
yeah.
zinc. And those picket things that hit my car and they gonna damage it. But that zinc,
Yeah.
Yeah,
And you know what's so funny about hurricane, brother? Is like, I don't know if you felt it, but I felt it, you know. After hurricane, you know, life goes on. Meaning banks want the money, insurance ain't gonna pay you.
Bro.
So everything no, what I mean, look now. Remember they had, you know, how much people in St. Martin had a vehicle before remember that today do not have a vehicle? Meaning when the vehicle get mashed up and they still got to pay the loan, the bank ain't gonna say, boy, don't worry, man, your vehicle gone. Don't worry about that loan. They're still gonna have to pay for that loan and they don't have a vehicle. You know? So what I'm saying is just that how life goes on after the hurricane. What was saying this?
Yeah. I was gonna draw a reference and say, listen, after anything, life goes on.
true.
You understand? After you get married, life goes on. After somebody pass away, life goes on.
I can't lock you down.
Life goes on regardless. So that's why we have to prepare. That's the most important thing right now. Prepare for a hurricane. You prepare yourself to get married. You prepare for whatever. Even myself, I'm prepared in life for like, let's say, death. When it comes to family members and whatnot. You can't get all emotional. Everybody's gonna pass. And when they pass, you deal with it, you cry, and life goes on. You understand? But people sometimes they want to mourn for months or years. No, life goes on. You have to understand, prepare yourself for these part of things in life. You know, when we're living, a lot of things is expected of us, right? And we have to just be ready for it in a sense. So when hurricane is coming, you prepare yourself as much as you can, structure yourself as much as you can. The country now in itself, that's why I like the heading we have here. You see the Dutch came in and said, St. Martin needs to clean up. We can't use it as an excuse to say, oh, because of hurricane the country dirty. Here, some Dutch person, they said, no, they can obviously see the country was dirty before the hurricane. It's even worse now, but it was dirty before because we wasn't doing what we have to do. Preparedness means as well. We can't wait until hurricane is coming to clean the trenches and then to hold up the traffic because here needs to this. And let's do that before now. Let's have a structure and plan to prevent flooding, to prevent this. Make sure our gutters are clean. You see the gutters full of garbage, the trees, this, blocking up. Come on, all of this is preparedness. Let's do it before. Because at the end of the day, we know anything could happen.
Yeah.
We in the belt anyhow.
Yeah, that
We in the
is
belt
right,
anyhow.
yeah. Because when I sit on and I see the barrel, the last, whatever it is, bro, they start to form and in our way, brother. It's like where we is, they just coming straight up and all the islands below there, like Curacao and them down
They
there.
don't get
And these fellas just coming straight up to our line.
We have to prepare ourselves. From the time hurricane season start, that's it. Be ready.
Before
Be ready.
Irma, there was Gonzalo, right?
I believe so.
Yeah, that was what, 2013?
Can't recall.
Yeah, I can't recall, you know. So, yeah, indeed, like you say, we have to.
But in the end, bro, it's a shame to me as a Semana how dirty the country is. Right? I think.
We didn't put the trash.
But why you say?
Well,
What do they mean by St. Martin's? Bro, I mean, you see how the island was after hurricane?
Yeah, but before the hurricane, it was filthy. Meaning, people believe. I see it. People believe the old car could break down. They're gonna park it up and leave it there. Dying their responsibility. Then when they leave it there, somebody will come thief off tire, bam, bam, bam. Then that will end up being an old jalopy metal just sitting there. Because nobody wants to go and pay now $75 to remove it. The tow truck, he just come in and say, oh, look, this on the road, let me move it. You understand, they're not using their energy and their resources to move it. I mean, which, if it was me being in that situation with a record truck and have the means to do it, I want my country to be clean. So, okay, this is on the side of the road. Ain't everything that people got to pay you for. If it's a process to remove it and carry it to the dump and it ain't costing you nothing and you have that means to do it, do it. But no, Samantha, you got to pay this person to do that. It's a $75, it's a whatever it is. No, it won't fall on government.
Yeah.
Because the people are going to say the country is dirty. Now, government has to go and front the money paying these companies to go and clean up. Whereas somebody was responsible for leaving it there. That's the problem. So the Dutch is coming and seeing the car wrecks on the side of the road or in a ditch or wherever it is. Now, whose job it is to clean it up?
Yeah.
Government. But it shouldn't have fallen on government. The person needs to be more responsible to get rid of their trash. All that's trash. But we want to just leave it. No, leave it. Government will take care of it.
Yeah.
And that's the strain that government is feeling the pinch because they need to find money for left, right. Everybody wants money coming up at the same coffers. And then what they don't want to do, they don't want to raise the taxes to increase more income because the people are going to cry.
Yeah, the people going to cry.
But the people who are causing the cry out there, if they're not doing their fair share, You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
You have to
People-
we have to
yeah.
do our fair share
Yeah.
to keep our country clean.
People also have to
Yeah,
have to
bro.
do their share. You know?
I want to be a proud Simana to when I travel to Aruba, when I travel even right there to Anguilla, when I travel to the US, anybody talk to me and I tell them, listen, come to St. Martin. One of my main things, but you won't be surprised how clean our country is. That could be an attraction as well, huh?
Yeah.
Coming to see how beautiful the island already, St. Martin's already is a beautiful country by itself. The St. Martin soil, the country don't need the people to say St. Martin is beautiful, but we dirty in the place.
Like when you drive on the dump road there, brother, you
Yeah.
know, when you pass the football, the baseball field,
Uh-huh.
you know, that junkyard,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
it's,
yeah.
it's nasty, brother. Indeed, you know, when just looking at it, you know, and you see the baseball field right there.
And there has a heavy smell and
Yeah, also bad smell. You
right
know,
around.
I want to brag and say St. Martin is the cleanest. I waiting for that. I waiting for that. And great to see the sentiments of the new Minister of Tourism, Mr. Stuart Johnson.
Stuart
At least
Johnson.
I heard him echoing that. So I like that. Clean up home first. I love that part at
Is
least.
that the guy who
We had him
Yeah,
here.
we had him on the
Okay,
show once,
okay,
yeah.
okay. Principal.
Yes, from Martin Luther King.
Yeah,
Clean up
yeah.
St. Martin. I love that. For me, I'm in charge.
Yeah.
My main goal, I want my place spick and span. I use Billy D as an example in here. You coming to do business in here, the place is clean.
clean, yeah, boy.
You have a carpet down, the place is clean.
You always clean it up.
Impression.
It's clean.
So your first impression to your country, St. Martin, when somebody comes here, whether it's on board, plane or whatever, when they come, they get that first impression. The airport is clean, the roads on the airport is clean, no garbage, no cars pile up.
France
It's
won the World
clean. It's just
France win
clean.
the World Cup.
Okay, congratulations then to France. And
Congratulations to
France
France
side.
winning the World Cup. What's the score, Billy?
4-2.
4-2. Wow, congratulations. Awesome.
This is St. Martin or France side St. Martin? What do you want to say?
St. Martin and the whole thing.
Don't say they represent you.
Yes.
yeah.
Awesome. That's
Yeah,
good,
man,
man.
yeah,
That's
man.
good.
But I seen it coming, man. France had a good team.
Yeah.
Yeah. France had a very good team.
That's good.
A lot of young guys, you know, and they're good, you know. And I wanted to touch another topic about that too.
Mhm.
You know, they say something there on Facebook. They wrote on Facebook. What would all these teams be without immigrants?
Yeah.
You know, I don't know if you know what I mean.
Of course. I
Yeah.
mean, we have to say it plain as well too. Plain. I say plain. When in any sport you put a black man in it, black man we gonna dominate. We naturally
Yeah.
in our mind too. We naturally feel we could play anything. Huh?
Yeah,
That's just especially if it's a ball or whatever size. We believe in our mind. Show me, tell me the rules. I got this. Even if we never played before.
because you see, in the France team itself,
Talented.
a lot of these guys
talented.
have families or mothers
Talented.
from Africa
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Senegal. You
But
know?
it goes deeper into that. Now, in our soul, you know, as a black man, we have a rhythm.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? When I say a rhythm, as a child growing up, you could already,
Yeah.
you hear, you have a, it is Africa.
Soul.
Yes.
It's
Yeah.
Africa. It comes
Yeah.
from Africa right there. The beats of the drum. It's just instilled in us. We have a
Yeah.
rhythm. So to play a sport and to do these type of things, you need a rhythm,
Yeah.
and we have that naturally in us.
Yeah.
You know?
And they had a picture of the France team and all the guys where they from. Like all the
Okay.
runs in their blood.
Okay.
Senegal, Portugal, somewhere in South Africa, and
But I saw a picture. I don't know if that same picture. I didn't see where they're from, but I think
Brazil is the only team
maybe-
that most of them, or not all, is
Yeah.
solely Brazil.
Yeah, but maybe 10 years, 20 years ago, most of them are white.
Yeah,
As
yeah,
well.
yeah.
And they're black.
Especially France, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
We can't be ashamed to say it is what it is.
it is what it is.
It
Immigrants,
is
yeah,
what
you
it
know,
is.
people-
We make a difference.
yeah.
Black nation.
No, but it's not
make
good
a
all
difference.
over, not only black, you know, it's not good to racism or
Yeah, but when I
you
speak,
know.
I speaking for me. I know me.
Yeah,
As a
no,
black
but what I'm
man,
saying, like,
the whoever else where he from, Mexico, or whatever, he could speak for him.
yeah,
You understand? I ain't speaking for everybody.
yeah. No, but like here in St. Martin, you know, they have a lot of people came from other islands.
Of course.
You know, Haitians.
Haitian is black, bro.
No, but I'm just saying, you
Yeah,
know,
yeah,
different. Even the Haitians, they're black, but
Yeah.
they talk about St. Martin. People talk about
No, but
Haitians
that,
among them.
No, that's when we
You
talk
understand?
about where you're from and all of that.
No,
right?
but still,
We talk
bro,
about where
you
you're
know,
from.
it's still not. It's
Because
not
no,
right to do it.
but what I'm saying, for me, black, If I see a Haitian man playing football, I ain't saying he from Haiti, you know. That's a black man.
Yeah, he's a black man.
Again, you know,
Simple.
that's what I mean.
Yeah, yeah.
That's what I mean, you know, and it's powerful in our race. We have that rhythm.
Yeah.
It's a proud thing. It's a proud thing. It's a proud
Yeah,
feeling.
it's a proud. Yeah, indeed, it's a proud feeling. You know,
you know?
France had a good team. Congratulations again to
Yeah.
France. You know, before we go, brother,
Yeah.
the time is really short. I would still like to say congratulations to all the young ones that passed over to or gone over to higher school. You know, high school and if they have to, kids have to go away too, right? You know, and it's very important for them to realize and see and think on what they want to do. You know, in the future. You know, Melo. I wanted to ask you, Melo. That's the main reason I wanted you on. How did you know that this was for you? What you're doing now? Because remember, you talked about going on. Somebody talked to you about it, but how you had know that?
Well,
hey, you know, I like this.
Well, I have an uncle, Mr. Ringrove Door. I remember he came to my house at time when I had just started. I was doing a course or something. He asked me if I like it. And I remember telling him that I had a smile every day. So he said, once I could do that, continue doing it. That's the answer for you.
Yeah,
Up to this day. Well, as I get older, see things, so maybe I have less smiling days.
Yeah.
But generally,
You like what you
I'm
do.
happy.
Yeah.
Generally.
Yeah, so kids out there, make sure you think on what you want to do. You know, if your parents, your mother, your father tell you got to do this, you got to become a police, you got to become a doctor. Talk to your parents, talk to your mother, talk to your father, tell them what you would want to do. You know what I'm
But
saying?
also on that, my mother always wanted me to be a doctor.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
when I get this opportunity, I was like, this is a way in to make her proud. So she still had a force with it, without saying anything.
Yeah.
For that point, she didn't say anything, but
Yeah.
I decided to do that because also I know what to make her happy.
Awesome.
So, man, thank you so much. Melo, thanks for coming on, but I tell you, you gotta keep coming on with us, man. You know,
Wasn't so
we
bad.
had a nice one about our here beat.
Yes, throwing the talks. Very good. So, Martin people, that's our time for today. Thank you so much for your continued support. Thank you, SOS Radio, for having us. Remember, St. Martin, do your part. Do your part, importantly, to keep your country, St. Martin, clean. It's very important. And remember, life is all about choices. So be careful who you choose and what you choose because time waits on no one. Till next time, strictly business.